world through conversation. Conversation leads to understanding. With understanding, you can change the world.
To me, the Racial Reconciliation Seminar is an opportunity for a group of people to get together and open up and have a frank discussion about race in a safe, comfortable environment in a way that they may never have another opportunity to do so.
I agree. I think the Racial Reconciliation Seminar is like an emotional experience because, I mean, you're having an honest conversation about, you know, racial dynamics, but you're also talking about your experiences and your emotions and how you deal with issues of inequality and how you view the world. And that's that's a really big part of the seminar is your experience.
In general, the Racial Reconciliation Seminar is like a discovery of yourself and others, and I mean, basically it's like an emotional like roller coaster. So it's because you're finding so many things out that people really don't like to talk about. You're talking about the most uncomfortable, one of the most uncomfortable subjects, but you're getting to the rawest and the realest part of yourself and other people. So it's like it's an amazing experience at the same time.
One of my big concerns was if, as a white male, what is my role in the conversation about race? Especially because I'm a white male, there's no societal obligation for me to have this conversation, which strikes me as that's just wrong. I wanted to know what I was missing, what I needed to know to be an actual real citizen in this world.
Yeah, I think everyone should really be interested in this, but the problem is a lot of people aren't. And at the same time, it is something that anyone can do and everyone kind of needs to do. But this particular kind of program takes a certain kind of person who's willing to be open. Like Keith had said, it requires the ability to really put yourself out there as the subject of what's going on and like really be present in that with an understanding of what your race experience is, and that's the hard part.
I definitely learned a lot about myself with some of the questions and like the activities that we had to do, and like I was able to really like channel and like surface some feelings and emotions and experiences that I have been harboring while growing up. And like highlighted that stereotypes don't apply to everybody, and even though we are different, we do go through some similar experiences and have the same struggles. The struggle is real.
But it benefited me because I was able to identify with people, right? Because as a minority, I feel like a lot of times people don't know my struggle, and I feel like they can't identify with what I'm going through, the things that I'm struggling with, the inequalities that I face. But in hearing the experience of other minorities and of people of privilege, I was able to realize or like identify similar emotions that we were feeling about race. The hurt that we both felt, the fear that we both felt. I was able to see that in other people's experiences.
Yeah, I learned to be more active and to not just sit and like just see bad things happen, like someone saying a bad word. I actually say, hey, that's not appropriate, please don't say that. Like that's okay, or that's the N-word. Like I say, don't say it, like that's not appropriate. Like not just like that. So
We all came from different walks of life, sat down and had this conversation and opened up and got angry and cried and cried some more. And the happy moment. There are happy moments.
They tacos that one night.
Made delicious food. What I really took away from the entire trip was that repairing relationships between people of different races cannot happen yet. Because before we can repair relationships, we have to recognize the damage that's been caused. And I think that what we really did was took a minute out of our lives, as busy, frantic as they are, to sit down and recognize the struggle. The struggle is real. And, the system of privilege and oppression is real. And you're either aware of it and trying to fight it, or you're not, and you're supporting it. And it was a powerful, life-changing moment for me.
If you're wondering why you should join Racial Reconciliation, it's because it's a life changer. If you want to learn about yourself, join. If you want to learn about the world, join. And if you just want to identify the struggle and know how real it is, come to the racial reconciliation seminar. I said,